Dito nga ako, ilalive ko sa ano. Sa YouTube ko na to ha. Sa YouTube.
Ay laban namin, alang-alang sa bansa. Kahit na nahihirapan, doon pa rin lumalaban. Kahit na ika'y buwis buhay, laban lang lechon. Pinaglaban mo ang ating bayan, laban lang lechon. Panawagan mo'y pagbabago, halala na ang marangal, maunlad na Pilipino, pulis na pusado. Kahit na ika'y buwis buhay, laban lang lechon. Pinaglaban mo ang ating bayan, laban lang lechon. Laban kayo mga kamay!
Mayroon, kaya lang nasa YouTube ako.
Laban lang tayo! Tuloy ang laban! Ang iyong sigaw, dinig ng buong bayan. Ang iyong laban, laban din ng sambayanan. Nakahanda kami matulungan ka hanggang makakuha ka ng hustisya. Pakinggan at puso't damdamin, alisin ang smart money. Kahit na ika'y buwis buhay,
Laban lang, Glenn Joe. Pasaway ka na sa YouTube ako. Ayun.
Thanks for watching. Like. Can I ask the attention of Marco? Can you come about here, darling? Sir.
Guys, sabi kayo na yung Malcolm, magpo-photo op na tayo. Ihuli na natin yung sa Q&A, ha? Kasi I'm sure gusto nyo makaliteral si attorney, tapos medyo ilat natin sa Q&A, ha? Tapos don't forget yung happy birthday video greetings. Ay, greetings ba?
Nabalon!
Join kayo sa amin, please.
Can you do the honor, Marco?
Just to welcome Tony Glenn Chong to the UK. I know we've messaged each other before. I think it was last year where I was able to message you and speak to you. And a couple of things to say. You mentioned about social media and Facebook, and you're exactly right. Although I do think it's fun to kind of put pictures of food, etc., and we should still be doing that. But I think the issue is when people are swearing on Facebook and getting very angry, this is the reason why Facebook are actually blocking people. It's very good to share the speeches of Attorney Glenn Chong, but I think you have to be very careful on how you share them. Let's not be like the opposition. Let's not swear. Let's not be very aggressive. Let's have a reasonable conversation, and this way we can support Attorney Glenn and what he's trying to do. And the other thing I'd like to say is that in the UK, as you know, we have a tick system, a voting system that's written in paper. If this is, I guess, probably one of the best countries in the world in terms of their votings and elections, it's just not, it's a shame that the Philippines won't listen to that and go on a system. When you have computers, there is obviously a risk of fraud. Whereas if you have the system here, I think it works a lot better. So I do support what you're doing here, and thank you so much for coming here.
Thank you so much, Marco.
Malcolm, thank you so much, sir. It's my pleasure and honor to meet you in person. Yes, sir.
I'm really
Of course.
pleased to meet you, actually.
I would be very happy. Mike, you also get a picture for me. Because you get
One here, please.
You know, Malcolm, if I were not standing on this day,
One here, please.
I would be very
One here.
small.
One here.
I'll
One,
stand here so we at least serve the same
Okay,
height.
one more. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Thank you so much, Malcolm. I really appreciate your comment. And I really appreciate that part when you said that we should not use expletives. Huwag po tayong magmura because hindi naman po tayo ganun, di ba? Pwede po tayong magalit, but let's not swear, let's not use cuss words, let's not use expletives. Although, I tell you guys, the politicians in the Philippines are reading your comments. May mga social media handlers na po sila. They read the comments of the people, they gauge the sentiment of the people through social media. That's why I'm telling you, use the power of your smartphone. It does not cost you anything, but it could go a long way in effecting change in our country, as in any other country. And your voting system really works because the politicians do not kill, do not maim, do not cheat in order to win. That's an imperfection in our system that we have to work together as a people.
This is the reason why it's so hard for OFWs. I'd love OFWs to go back home and to contribute towards Philippine politics. But it does seem to be at the moment the people with the big personalities, the billions of dollars, and I think OFWs who maybe have come abroad, maybe even become citizens of another country, could actually help a lot in terms of going back home, being involved in forums, because I think the moment is just who's got the most money, and that's a sad reflection, and people are scared to go into politics. One of my good friends, a mayor of a particular province, was shot many years ago, and that's the sad side of it as well.
You know, Malcolm, I really envy your system, your political system. But of course, it's not perfect. But you cannot get a perfect political system. There will always be imperfections. But of course, the way the system works. If I were to choose between the Americans and the British as colonial masters, I would have chosen the British than the Americans.
Definitely.
Not because I'm in Britain, but I think if the Philippines were colonized by the British, we would have more discipline like India, Malaysia, Singapore. Of course, we fell into the Americans. And we're behaving like we're in Hollywood. Yeah, in all respects, we behave like we're in Hollywood, and we stretch our freedoms far too far. But I hope we can really learn more about your election system because it works. But we also have to change as a people on our culture side. That's why I said I wouldn't prefer the British to take over. If you didn't, you know, diba, the British actually, guys, you know, the British actually took over Manila for 1 year. Yeah, 80 something when the Spanish Armada was defeated in Manila Bay. The British went into Intramuros and took over Manila for a year. But you turned us back over to the Spaniards. You should have kept us already because that would have been still better discipline for our country.
I think it's also important to say the Americans, and I don't want America to hate me, but the thing is America was only in the Philippines for 50 years, and granted they did a lot of good in terms of Japan and everything, and nobody can forget that, but unfortunately some bad westernized culture, you know, many years ago the young people wouldn't even like hold hands because they were too scared. Now you've got teenage pregnancies, you've got gangster rap, you've got gangster films, you know, it's unfortunate that that's been inherited from Western culture, and that's sad.
Yeah, that's why I said we fell into Hollywood. We would have preferred the British style, but we would have preferred the British monarchy.